You kept turning around to check over your shoulder today. Something felt strange, like someone was watching you. But when you looked, no one was there. Curious. As you're walking home, contemplating this feeling, you hear a sound of heavy wheels. You turn your head to see a truck rushing down a hill towards you, though there's no one in the driver's seat. You stop suddenly, watching the truck. It barrels forward, crashing into an empty shop just ahead of you. A powerful hole falls down, just to add a little more chaos. Thankfully, you're completely unscathed. You pull out a laser pointer, Horace's sworn enemy. Instantly, upon tying it on, he jumps to his feet and begins to get low, then charges towards the light. A battle of wit, strength, and endurance follows. It is a battle well fought by both sides, but you come out on top. Tired, Horace curls up on your bed again. Even more leaves have appeared now. You water it generously and feel excited that this time you didn't kill your plant instantly. That's cute. Check my computer. Oh! Look at him! No, I lost. What's the word left? Oh. Okay. Something S. It was legs? Oh, that was a really bad one. It was pedal. Mortal, do not call me upon this day. Adhere to my words, else a curse shall befall you. What? Hello? Grim? This just makes me want to send you more messages. What? System malfunction? Force restart? The screen on your computer goes dark. No matter how many times you press the on button, it won't turn back on. Frustrated, you contemplate throwing out your laptop out the window. Then you decide against it. Who can afford a new laptop in this day and age? You're waiting for like 25 minutes. Then a ding comes from your computer, gets your attention. Slowly it boots back up, but you're not greeted by your desktop. Instead you see a call is already connected. Why are you incapable of listening? Not following a single simple instruction. Why is your camera off? And what did you do to my computer? It is none of your business. Is it not? I very clearly said for you not to call upon me. Well, technically I didn't. I only messaged you, and they didn't even send. Something wrong. I obviously meant do not disturb me. Do not call me, do not message me. Yet you could not seem to understand something so simple. So I simply disabled the functions. Even that didn't deter you. Okay, but why? Does this have to do with your camera being? Is everything alright? Are you okay? It is nothing, don't worry about it. You can tell me if there's a problem. What makes you think there's a problem? Maybe I simply want to have a day of peace and quiet. Two things you're notoriously bad at. You say that, yet you still called me anyway. So it makes me think something happened. It seems your skills of deduction are adequate at least. So what's wrong? I do not wish to discuss the matter. Somehow I miss your face, you know. How about turning your camera on? Grim? No, I would prefer not to. It is not a good idea at the present moment. What is that supposed to mean? Are you hurt? I suppose you could say that. Really? Grim, stop yelling. My mind just needs to stabilize itself, so to speak. Your mind? Yes, is there something wrong with your hearing today? Or perhaps there's a parrot in the call with us. Are you sure you're okay? I simply need to replenish my energy. You wouldn't understand. That I can understand. You should eat something. I can replenish a little energy that way, but it is not enough. I just need to rebalance. To rebalance? Yes, my soul has been spent too heavily today. What does that even mean? Let us resume via text. I'm okay. This will work better. You are simply too bright. Too bright? Like sunlight, blindingly so. I can't decide if you mean that as a compliment or an insult. Honestly, how can someone's aura be so intense, and yet be so not? I am so unsure. You are an enigma to me. I am so confused right now. That is to be expected. What do you mean by my aura? You want to understand. After all, your eyes cannot see what I see. Your aura, your soul, is like a mirage. I see. No, you do not. It is beyond unusual. Most living creatures have solid colors that surround them. Most? Most, yes. Some with a strong connection to the beyond might have an aura with multiple colors, but the coloring is still solid always. I still don't understand. Do you have an eye condition? What? No, you're not paying attention properly. Just listen. Your aura, since we first spoke, I've been studying it. Does not resemble a human living aura being. Wow. It does not resemble a living being's aura at all. Are you trying to tell me that I'm dead? You are not dead. The aura of the dead is like smoke, I suppose. It has a strong stench and it is thick. Yours is not like that either. So you've smelt me? What is my soul like then? Like sunlight shining through a fog, but when I look closer, it's like a mirage. Like it's there, but it's not. The colors are strong yet empty. It seems like a contradiction to me. And that is why it is like a mirage. It does not make any sense. Have you been cursed? Or maybe made a blood promise and then broke it? A blood what now? Judging by your lack of understanding, I'd say not. One cannot enter a blood promise without understanding the consequences of breaking one. And since you show no sign of knowing what one is... Grim, I literally have no fucking clue what any of this is all about. Blood promises and curses? That stuff is out of fantasy books. Not real life. That is entirely untrue. You just haven't lived a life where you've witnessed nor participated in such things. How exactly do I get you to understand? If you start making sense, then I'll understand. I have an idea. You know what? After this whole weird conversation, I don't know if I like the idea of you having an idea. You still don't believe my words. It's just, I can try? I suppose it'll have to do. So what is this idea of yours? I'm going to channel some of my life force into you. What? Then maybe you'll take me seriously. As a Reaper, it will pose no challenge to me. In theory. What do you mean in theory? Hi, Dinka! Dancist? I saw D and I immediately went to Dinka. Holy shit, I need to get my eyes checked. But hello! How exactly does one channel life force? What exactly does that mean? I know I've been playing along with the whole Grim Reaper thing, but you've just gotten a buttload stranger. I have not lied to you even once since we met. If you want to prove that, then look into my eyes. I will form a connection between us. Right, I see. The eyes can be the very gateway to the soul, and it is necessary to form a bridge between us. Bridge, of course. Can't say a guy's ever wanted to make a mind bridge with me before. Then I would glad to be your first and only. Yes, this should work. Once a connection is formed, I'll transfer part of my conscious to you. Oh, brilliant. This is totally normal. It's just not an ability many have. So normal it is not. Will it hurt? If you resist, it will. The connection will become unstable, and your mind will fight me like the body will fight an infection. But know that I am stronger, so it is likely your mind would fracture if it were to resist against me. Lovely. Fracture? What does that mean? Your mind would fall apart. You will lose the ability to understand life. Essentially, you will lose yourself. I wouldn't be me anymore? No. You would be a husk, an empty shell of yourself. Typically, a perfect vessel for a demon to inhabit. And they really are a hassle to deal with, so let's not do that, right? So, this is a consensual possession, then. And if I change my mind, boom, demon time. When you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm doing something forbidden. Possession sounds pretty forbidden, not gonna lie. It doesn't really fall under the classification of possession unless I forcibly take control of your body. So you aren't breaking any underworld rules or anything then. Grim. Shall we begin? God damn it, Grim. Wow, I love talking to a blank screen. Ugh. I suppose it is needed. Fine, whatever. You look fine. Happy now? Where are the injuries then? What? You said it is not something visible to the eye, nor is it. Did my frame start? No. Nor is it something for you to think heavily on, so no need to bring it up. Can't you just tell me? I don't like thinking you're hurt and not understanding how. It is simply my mind. Your mind? Should this mind connection do anything not wait then? You know, until you've recovered? Won't it make it worse? I suppose that would be the sensible thing to do, but it's nothing I haven't dealt with before. Let's go ahead with it. Is this not dangerous for your health? As long as I don't delve in your mind too deep, it'll be fine. If you say so. Okay, so I just look at you? Just... Yes? Don't look away until the connection is formed. How will I know when it's formed? You'll feel it. And I shall tell you, of course. What about that resistance? Once I've connected to you, my conscience will merge with yours. You should feel me around you, just don't push me away. If you try and force me out, it'll cause an imbalance to our connection. You aren't gonna make me do weird things, right? Don't be ridiculous. This isn't some kind of party trick. You want me to prove I'm serious, and I want answers. This is mutual beneficial. So, once you're in, you're gonna do what exactly? Look for set answers. Hell. 9 hells! You ask so many questions. I'm about to hypothetically let you into my mind. Of course I'm gonna have some questions. I almost sound like I really believe you. Maybe I'm the real crazy one. I am going to examine your aura. Feel it. Smell it. You could have phrased that a little better. And maybe it'll give me some answers to what is stopping me from completing this godforsaken task. Whoa, stop right there. Seeing as you keep mentioning that you want to, kill me. How do I know this isn't a trick? I suppose that's a fair comment. I will do nothing to harm you. You can trust me. Trust the guy who won't take my soul. Right. I cannot lie. I will not touch a single hair on your head. I don't know if I believe you, but let's do it anyway. Well, are you prepared? Come at me, Grim. Stay still and prepare yourself. Nearly there. Grim. Shh, don't break my concentration. Are you sure this is... Stop wiggling. You will cause irreparable damage, and it will be your fault entirely. I will not feel sorry for you. Just keep your eyes on me. I am... There you are. Holy shit. If something feels strange. The connection is stable, which is lucky, by the way, because of all your wiggling. Dude, what the... You... How is this possible? I feel cold. You feel cold. What? I'm cold. That's you, right? That cold feeling? I'm surprised you can feel that. Our connection is stable, sure, but... You really were serious this whole time. You're... actually the Grim Reaper. Yes. Nothing new there. As I have been telling you this entire time, I am always truthful. It seems you'll finally start to believe me. How could that possibly... It is quite a question bigger than you and I. It simply is. Anyway, do you feel that? The connection. I feel like a pool. Good. Can you see through my eyes? How does this work? Not until I transfer part of my consciousness into you. You haven't done that yet? No. All I've done is link us together. Think of it as a bond of some sort. Part of myself will flow through into your aura, and then my consciousness will be part of you. Then I could technically see through your eyes. Of course, it makes perfect sense. Obviously. So much sense. More sarcasm. How fascinating. Grim? Yes? What if my mind... You will be fine. The bridge between us is quite stable. It means you and I are quite suited to each other. Okay, I believe you. Good. This is the start of a partnership between the two of us. Doesn't that mean I get to keep my soul? It means you can keep it today. Is that good enough? I suppose. Anyway, how do we do this? Picture our connection. A bridge. Okay. It's a huge bridge. Very impressive. Congratulations. One side is yours and the other side is mine. I was simply going to walk across the bridge with part of my conscience. What do? When I tell you to, you simply close your eyes. But hold tight to the handles, okay? That is the pool of your mind. What happens if I don't feel this pool anymore? That would only happen if the connection became unstable. If that happens, it would be too late. The fracturing would have begun. Then that shouldn't be a worry, right? As long as you don't push me away. Yes. Got it, boss. Good. Phew. I'm going to begin crossing. Take a deep breath and remain calm. I'll be as cool as a cucumber. A particularly cool one. Shush. Close your eyes. Okay. When I've made it across, you can open them again. Huh? That doesn't make sense. Interesting. I'm across. Open your eyes, mortal. How do you feel? Kind of full? Well, you have a bit more soul than usual in you right now. Now let's take a look at that auras of your up close. Ah! What is it? How could that... Wait a second. I can hear you inside my head. Yes. I should have mentioned that one. This connection would have benefits and drawbacks. It is not permanent. Amazing. My talents are amazing, yes. Thank you for noticing. No, not your talents. It's amazing this is possible. Yes. Thanks to my talents. I am very talented after all. Talented and amazing. And all of that. So you can see my aura? I can see it, yes. Mind you, I could see it before, too. Now I can feel it, I suppose. It feels... sparse? Not exactly what I'd want a pretty man to call me, but okay. I said your aura was sparse, not you. And pretty? Come on. I'm sure you can think of a better descriptive word for me. Anyway, it is not necessarily bad, but it is unusual. I can't say I know what it means. Hey, why are you pulling that ugly face? Ugly? I am far from ugly. Fine, but what's with the face? It's bright. You are bright. I've told you this already. Pay more attention. Right, you don't like the light, do you? Does it actually hurt you? What? No. It just hurts my eyes to look at too closely, that's all. Be careful not to damage your eyes then. Don't look too close, alright? Fantastic advice, except I must look too closely if I am to work out exactly what is wrong with you. But it hurts you. That kind of makes me feel bad. I'll deal with it. So, are souls meant to be that bright? Sometimes souls can shine a glow like yours. It's rare, but not unheard of. But yours doesn't look the same, nor does it feel the same as anyone else. Maybe you should try smelling it. You did say you were going to do that, right? It has no scent. Phew! I was worried it smelled like the eggs I ate last night. Yeah, we can both think that is not the case. What the lack of smell tells us is that you were indeed not cursed. Which is good, but it still doesn't explain anything. Close your eyes again. It helps me to concentrate. Looking into my eyes, is that distracting, huh? What the? What is it now? Grim? Open. Give me the diagnosis, Doc. In all my years, I've never seen anything like this before. What is it? It's you. Me? Close your eyes again. What? No, start explaining. Just do as you're told. You could say please, you know. Please. I am the best of the best. I like the positivity. It is an undisputable fact. Yet I cannot make any sense of this. Maybe you're not the best then. Nonsense, that is not an option. If anything, this is a problem with you, not me. Ouch. Your aura, it pulses and ebbs. Pulses? When you close your eyes, yes, it pulses. Open them again for me. And now it ripples. The colors flow like oil on water. Maybe something is protecting me? Is this something you need protection from? Well, you? I won't harm you. I've told you such. Yeah, you won't harm me this time. But you're still after my soul, right? Correct. But not today. I am still not at my full strength. And I believe you, for now. So no answers? You can't rush perfection. No, but I can rush you. I will look into it more later. There must be something mentioned in the tome somewhere. Pulsing auras. Pulsating auras. And then there's your other issue. Other issue? Until I understand what is going on, it's best you don't ask questions. I know, it'll be difficult for you. Out of all the mortals in existence, you must be the one who asks the most questions. Why can't I ask questions? Would you look at that, another question? Knowledge is dangerous, especially if it is wrong. So you'll tell me once you know more? Perhaps. Maybe if you behave or beg. Do I really have to beg? I mean, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to know... Maybe if you begged me first. I think it's time for me to go. Time is ticking. Now, so suddenly? I need rest, and I need answers. The answers will be coming first. Take care of yourself, alright? My well-being comes second to my responsibility. The responsibility of being the Grim Reaper. That is correct. I still can't believe it. I feel like I should be worried for my soul, but you're not very threatening. I could be plenty threatening when I want to be. You just haven't seen that side of me yet. Then show it to me. Not today. Then I don't believe you. Mortal, I do not lie. Everyone lies at some point. I'm hanging up now. Try not to miss gazing into my eyes too much. Yeah, you told me I had to. Indeed, but you stared long after you needed to. You're always staring at me, aren't you? What? And what if I said yes? I've got you wrapped around my finger, little mortal. And what if I said I didn't mind that at all? I would say you're making a mistake, obviously. The only place I'll lead you is to your doom. Remember that. Well, as long as that comes after me being wrapped around your finger, that is. You should watch what you say. It could be misunderstood. Either way, you cannot handle wrapped around me for too long. We'll see. In your dreams, sunshine. I'm leaving now. Try not to get up to too much trouble while I'm gone. Night-night, Mr. Grim Reaper. You could at least try and sound a little scared. By the way, I am assuming I can't tell people about you. Absolutely not. If I find out you've told others about this, there will be hell to pay. Like, anyone at all. Do you really have a death wish? And if I said yes? Then I might be somewhat worried about you. It shouldn't matter to you, right? You are after my soul. We will talk about this later. By the way, I can't believe you changed your profile picture to that. You and your edgy teenager like ass. I do not see what is funny about it. I did not want to be contacted. A solid black picture seemed to convey that. It definitely did. I feel like you're being sarcastic, but I'll allow it just this once. Go rest. You may not feel it, but your mind will need it after what happened. Nice to know you care. Or don't, and suffer for it later. Your choice. I don't care either way. Such heartwarming support. Thank you. I suppose I'll take it to heart this one time. I will take it eventually. My heart, your heart, your soul, you entirely. That's a bold claim. No other shall have you. Good night, sunshine. Question is, how many days are there? I'm gonna look real quick.